Great endings are fun to read, but rarely easy to write. This is the point where hero and villain, or nemesis, face off for a final confrontation. Trying to weasel out, the writer, that is, and relate this conflict in summary rather than actually showing it in action and dialogue is tempting because it's easier in summary. But it would be completely unfair to a reader who has hung in with us throughout the story. So a writer has to buckle down and write it. But remember, conflict is not necessarily always a physical struggle.
Tretch knows the Wallace's daughter, Linda Sue, is in my band class. He wants me to find out when she and her parents will be gone for an evening. I guess it's worth a stolen computer, which is probably insured anyway, to keep Sparks from getting his throat cut. But I hate doing anything Tretch wants, even though he scares me. And maybe, just maybe. Linda Sue says her parents hardly ever go out at night, I tell Tretch at lunch that day. But they'll both be here to see her graduate from junior high school. Linda Sue is a year ahead of us. That's 2 weeks from now, he argues. I've got a buyer lined up today. I shrug. I've done what he asked. The fact that he isn't satisfied and will find a way to punish me burns behind his eyes. The next day, during band class, I plant a scrap of information in Frankie's ear, knowing he'll pass it on to Tretch, and later, as I'm putting my Gibson away in my locker, I notice Tretch watching me from across the hall. He's watching me again when I leave school, so loaded down with homework, I had to leave my prize guitar. Long before Mom bought me the Gibson, it belonged to a guitarist so famous that even tin-eared Tretch would recognize the name. And I knew Tretch had a way of getting into lockers any time he took a notion. After everyone has left school, except a few teachers who are still grading papers, I watch from a darkened classroom as Linda Sue brings Mr. Collins, our band instructor, down the hall just in time to catch Tretch stealing my guitar out of my locker. It's all I can do to stay hidden. I want to storm out, pick up the vicious jerk by his ears and shake him until he cries, but that would ruin an otherwise perfect sting. So I wait until Mr. Collins hauls him away, then show up at the principal's office just as the police arrive. Linda Sue texted me to get down here, I say all innocent. What's happening? As the story unfolds, I can't resist giving Tretch a secret glance filled with gotcha. Theft of a Gibson guitar with the sort of pedigree mine has qualifies as a felon. But being a minor, the evil jerk will probably be back in circulation by the time school starts again next fall. I'm sure I'll be first on Tretch's hit list. But that's okay. One of my cousins on my dad's side is coming to live with us for a couple of years while his parents go on a mission to Kurdistan. He's my age and we get along okay, though I haven't seen him for a while. His parents emailed a recent photo, and I know now what Mom means when she says I'll grow into my size. He's as tall as Dad and as big as me, but with muscles. I won't mind at all having my cousin at school with me next year. To paraphrase something Dad said once when he couldn't get a door unstuck, if finesse doesn't work, get a bigger hammer.
Is this the end? It certainly might be the end of a short story. It could also be the first chapter in a novel about LJ and his bigger, stronger cousin. In either case, LJ's future is in the hands of the writer who created him.